Good morning.
Happy Friday Eve, everybody.
Oh boy. Didn't prepare me for that one.
I didn't know that was what was gonna come out of my mouth.
Oh, so unscripted.
Yeah, we're unscripted here.
Yeah, and that's Heather. She's providing entertainment for this morning.
That is my one and only job in this building.
Just keep us entertained.
Keep us entertained. Not informed, entertained.
It's a side gig, right?
Yeah.
Doing the informing part.
Yeah.
No, she's one of our 3 meteorologists here at the station. I'm Brendan. I do the news here, and then we got Gib in the back.
He's like one of our 3 anchors at the station.
Yeah, Gib is one of 5. How many do we have? 5.
Several.
Yeah, several. So we're glad you're with us, friends, wherever you're joining us, whether that be Facebook, YouTube, or X.
Yeah.
We know we have viewers on all 3 platforms. That's why we continue to stream on multiple platforms, Heather. Yeah. We do. I don't know why you're laughing.
The way you're saying is like you're about to laugh or like laugh at something. I don't know.
Yeah. People come back.
So funny.
For some reason.
Yeah, people will come back. We have our loyal viewers. We have the new friends too.
Yeah.
So if you're new to the chat, let us know where you're tuning in from. And give us your weather report too, if you would like. You don't have to. It's just a suggestion. If you want to take part in what everybody else is doing. And then we do show you the weather quiz. The stakes are very low. You can answer. If you get it wrong, that's okay. Try tomorrow.
Are the stakes well done, rare, somewhere in the middle?
Kind of like medium rare.
Okay, all right.
But like could be a little more medium, a little safer to eat.
Okay,
you know?
All right. We're all about safety.
Yeah.
So we see people already commenting, and yeah, if you're brand new, if you just watch, maybe not comment, let us know that you're behind the screen. We want to know your name and where you're watching from.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Good. Yeah. So we'll get to the weather quiz. We'll get to the full forecast. If you have questions in regards to said forecast, hold off till after I show you everything. I'll likely answer that question. If you are not in northern Michigan, we do cover the northern Michigan TV area, so that's why the forecast will be likely centered closer to all around northern Michigan. If you have a question elsewhere, I'll do my best to answer that question for you. But our focus is northern Michigan for now.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're talking about the UV index because today it's going to be a sunny day in northern Michigan. So what does the UV index measure? Is it the temperature of sunlight? Is it the sunburn risk from UV rays? Or is it cloud cover?
We will get to your comments and your guesses. I'm already seeing guesses here in the comments. We'll get to those in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. All right, we are still seeing some lingering fog. Most of us are seeing relief from the fog, but we do still have some spots that are hanging on to some at the surface. So one of the spots where we are seeing that is Antrim County. So Bel Air down to 5 miles in visibility. And this just kind of shows you, it gives you a picture of where we could see fog. Now, we don't have reporting stations at every single street in every single county. These are just where we have our automated weather systems, usually closer to the airports or wherever we have them. So if you are wondering where we're getting these reports, that's how we get them. It just gives you a picture of where you could run into fog. And then Mount Pleasant, 4 miles, 5 miles in Westbridge. You can see in the thumb, closer to Saginaw Bay, some lingering fog there. Here's a look at radar and satellite. Weather is quiet here at home. Hardly any clouds around. That will be our main weather story today. You can see some showers and storms off to our west, so over Wisconsin and then into Iowa. We're seeing some showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures right now are in the 50s and 60s. 57 in Newberry, 61 if you're on Mackinac Island, 64 in Sheboygan, and 64 if you are in Cadillac. A look at the mowing forecast. If you need to do the yard work today, it's going to be a good day to do it. Perfectly dry through the whole day. We are expecting some shower chances increasing throughout Friday. So into the morning, we'll start to see some rain, mainly south. Most of our rain chances will stay south tomorrow, but that doesn't mean we won't see some rain. So some slight chances of rain. And then Saturday's looking rainy, and we have the chance of some thunderstorms, so it's going to be poor conditions, at least on Saturday for most. And then Sunday, a few lingering showers into the early day, maybe later on, but after that rain on Saturday, it'll still be a bit damp outside. Here's a look at our Thursday. We'll see a lot of sunshine. That fog already starting to mix out with daytime heating. We'll see a lot of sunshine into the afternoon, an onshore breeze, and then tonight we are expecting some increasing cloud cover ahead of rain chances. I think most of our rain will in fact hold off until later into the morning tomorrow. So mid-morning, if you are Wexford County, Mason County, Oceana, Newaygo, into Misaki, Roscommon, we'll start to see some of that rain moving in there. Now, Traverse City and the Alpena line stretching all the way east. Those locations will start to see some lighter sprinkles midday, early evening, and then tomorrow night we could still see some thunderstorms. Now, potentially could be stronger. I think most of that is not totally likely, but the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk closer to the east side. We'll just keep a close eye on those storms tomorrow. That's a look at our 60th Gaylord Alpenfest forecast. If you're going to that today, it continues. That's the live look behind me, all the tents set up for another day of fun. We'll see a mostly sunny sky in downtown Gaylord today in 80 degrees. Friday, we'll see a partly cloudy sky in 84, and then 83 Saturday with mainly PM rain and thunderstorms. 4-zone forecast highs today, 70s and 80s in the eastern upper peninsula. Seasonable highs today, so close to average, and we'll see a mostly sunny sky, a light onshore breeze, 83 in Mayo and Grayling. Also, we'll feel some muggy conditions today. It's going to be a little bit more muggy even into tomorrow and the weekend, so we'll feel some humidity if you are going to be out and about. Highs today mainly in the 70s and 80s. That's like our lows tonight, so we'll see increasing clouds, lows in the 50s in the eastern upper peninsula, 50s and 60s for the northern lower, with that increasing cloud and a very light wind, if at all any. 61 in Frankfurt, 55 in Manistee. A look at the extended forecast. So we are going to see a quiet day, dry day today. Some showers move in tomorrow. We'll see mostly PM rain and thunderstorms Saturday. The weekend looking a bit more wet into Sunday, and those shower chances should wind down. And then we'll dry out next week, but it's going to be hot into early next week. Highs in the mid to upper 80s expected on Tuesday. Some storms around Wednesday.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Christopher is at the top of our list, Heather.
Okay.
Saying 64 and sunny in Alpena. Saying hi to Gib. Paul is watching from Rogers City.
East side.
Yep. Mark is watching from Fremont, Indiana. Beautiful day here today, 73 degrees. Wasn't he going to, what was it, Jackson or something? Oh, for the bowling competition or something.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday?
Sure.
Well, hopefully it was fun, if that was in fact
hopefully
yesterday,
all
Mark.
went well.
Joel said good morning from my porch in Pleasanton, 61 degrees and sunny. He's cutting firewood today. And Christopher has an appointment there at the eye doctor's office this afternoon.
Okay.
Gail saying good morning from Kingsley, 61 and foggy. Happy Friday Eve. Hope to get the grass cut after the fog lifts.
Someone needs to get their breakfast sandwich. It's beeping.
Trevor, probably.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, she says. You too, Gail. Paula saying happy Friday Eve from Boyne Falls. Mostly sunny, 65 right now. Mark is saying good morning from Mayo. It's 63 and sunny. Calm is what he's reporting. Susan says, good morning again. It's now sunny and 61 in Kalkaska. Gail celebrating her 29th wedding anniversary on Sunday. May take her husband fishing. So happy early anniversary, Gail.
Yeah.
And Gail's husband.
Yes, have a good time, and hopefully you guys, are successful.
Yeah, with the fishing.
With fishing.
Yeah.
You're already successful celebrating that many years.
Yeah. Gail's going with the middle option there, the sunburn one. So is Joel, so is Christopher. Jackie's watching from Kalkaska. Hi, Jackie. It's 57. When she left this morning, she's on her way to Traverse City going to Weight Watchers. It says it's 67. Can't wait to have lunch with her Kinney friends. Who could that be? Yeah, having lunch with the ladies this afternoon. Looking forward to that. Mark is guessing B. Paula guessing the same thing. Speaking of Trevor, wonder if did he get his sandwich yet, Gib? Don't think so. Trevor's saying good morning.
Oh, he's busy typing in the comments instead of getting his sandwich.
Mark's going with B. Christopher said nice blue dress, Heather.
Thank you.
Susan's going with B. My mom's watching. If you were with us yesterday, my mom, my dad, Benj, they're all right here. Reading the comments, saying hi, sharing some nice words.
Benj getting sleepy.
Yeah. Didn't fall asleep, but he was getting very comfortable on the desk.
He was horizontal.
He was,
and his eyes were blinking.
My mom's saying good morning from Brendan's couch. Thank you for yesterday.
Still on the couch?
Yep.
Okay.
Love Facebook Live with all your dedicated viewers. So much fun with my favorite morning team.
Aw.
Thanks, Mom.
That's so sweet.
It was a nice addition, nice additions. Kind of nice to change things up once in a while, too.
It's nice for the variety, yeah.
Yep. Susie Q is with us as well, per usual. Appreciate it. It's 66 in Traverse City. She's with Kathy. They're heading to Weight Watchers and can't wait to see Brendan and Christine at lunch. Same here. And you both do such a great job. Have a great day, everyone. And what is the DK aid from It's Weird Today? I don't know what that means, Susie Q. So Gib is thinking that she's talking about the fog. Okay. Oh, Gib's, keep going. Okay, talking about the fog maybe. Okay, thanks, Gib. Ethan is saying good morning all. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve in parentheses. All the severe weather passed for now, so he's able to join for a little bit. Good deal. 68 and clearing right now. As Heather knows too, we are seeing clearing now, which is not a good thing because of instability, climbing to 88 degrees with severe storms possible between 5 and midnight. This is all Sioux City, Iowa area. Mm-hmm.
Destabilization.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. That's all you have to say about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
But good luck, Ethan, if you do see those severe storms.
Bethel saying hi, guys, from Manistee. Hi, Bethel.
Hi, Bethel. Manistee was under that fog for much of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jackie, also guessing B. Oh, Susie Q wants you to explain the fog. So weird today, she said.
I'm not sure what so weird means.
Maybe it just kind of looked weird. I don't know, maybe how fog happens or...
Yeah, I mean, fog forms because the temperature and the dew point, it reaches the same, it becomes saturated at the ground. So if there's moisture on the ground, usually when you see dew, that's when we typically kind of see some fog forming, especially with light wind. We'll see that fog forming overnight into early morning hours. Once we see some daytime heating going, we'll start to see that fog mixing out because we'll warm up at the surface, so the temperature on the ground starts to warm up and it'll dissipate. If it was a weird color, I mean, it's very likely that it could just be due to some particles in the atmosphere. We're still dealing with some haze. If it was a weird color, that could be it. I'm really not sure, because when I drove in, the fog I saw was just kind of typical fog. So I'm not sure if there was weirder fog elsewhere this morning. And we didn't see any reports of that. So if you could explain weird, that would help. Yeah.
Let us know, Susie Q. Nancy is with us, per usual. East Jordan is 61 right now, according to Nancy, and we believe her. Tom is saying good morning, Heather and Brendan. And he wants us to know that Tom's niece is dating another Brendan down in Texas. He's saying, I guess your name isn't so unusual after all. You run into a few Brendans here and there. More Brandons, though, I feel like.
Yeah, or Brendan spelled differently more often than your spelling. Brendan's pretty common for a boy's name, though.
And Jackie said, I love talking in my phone. I know what you meant, Jackie. The Kinney family. And Kathy is agreeing with the B option, so we'll see if everybody's right here. Also, Ethan is talking about rain. A little different there at the studio versus the airport. Christine saying good morning, Brendan and Heather. Sunny and 61 in Akiak. Going to Charlevoix for my great-nephew's baseball tournament. Is there going to be an all-day rain? She wants to know.
Is this for tomorrow?
Doesn't say. Saturday. It does in a different comment, sorry.
Okay. You said Akiak?
Going to Charlevoix.
Oh, Charlevoix.
She's in Akiak.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
go.
Charlevoix the Beautiful, they call it.
Hmm. I just got totally lost at what time I was looking at. Okay. Yeah, we'll see those clouds moving in Saturday morning. The afternoon still looks like most of our rain chances will hold off until later in the day. So if it's a later game, it will rain throughout the afternoon. Looks like almost all night. And there is some chances of lightning, so if you are going, just make sure you're staying safe. If thunder roars, go indoors, especially if you're going to be out on the baseball field.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if that tournament happens, at least part of it. Yep.
Yeah, and I heard something about an event that they were tentatively already planning to reschedule somewhere else for the weekend because of the lightning potential. So it's possible they might already be thinking about that.
Alice is watching.
Hi,
65
Alice.
and sunny. Morning, Alice. Sunshine, sunflower emojis. We love it. Gib wanted to know if Alice got the picture that he sent to her because we saw her on TV again this morning.
Yes.
Our Weather Watcher commercial.
Yeah.
And Alice did, in fact, get the picture and saying thanks. Gib was very excited. He saw Alice on TV this morning and took a picture.
At 2 a.m., he was back there and he's like, I gotta send this to her. Gib, looking out for you.
Laura is saying, morning, you wonderful people. Hi, Laura.
Laura.
Hi, Adam, if he's around.
Perhaps sleeping.
I think he directed the 5 p.m. yesterday, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Alice is going with B. Ethan said, Mother Nature not really doing me a favor by giving me severe weather in Sioux City and also not doing me a favor with that high of 87 on Tuesday as I move into Traverse City. Be a little toasty.
He'll be toasty.
Moving in the summer, yeah.
Yeah, that's just, I think I would rather move in the heat than the snow.
Yeah, you don't have the snow on the road.
Just
and,
a lot easier to not deal with that.
Yeah.
Just, hopefully your new place has air conditioning. You can cool off when you're taking in loads in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Or just bring some ice water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just think of the end, Ethan, though, when your couch is all set up, your bed, your kitchen, all that. Just think about that when you get to relax.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to get through, the
You gotta
unpacking
get through.
process.
I hate moving. It's
not fun.
It's not fun.
Nope.
But it is rewarding. You will be sore probably if you have stairs.
And you get to be in northern Michigan. It's a great place to be, Ethan.
Yeah.
I know that you know that. Yeah.
Yeah, get her on your TV and see us.
Ethan is going with the middle option as well. Gib wants Trevor to know the sandwich is ready. Trevor says, thanks, Gib.
Stop it.
Christine is saying, thank you very much, Heather.
You're welcome.
And Gib saying hi to Laura.
Wow.
Yeah. I think that's all the comments for now.
Okay. We're only giggling, you guys, because we've all just been in a very silly, goofy mood today. Don't know what's been in the air, but we've been giggling all morning.
Mm-hmm.
The morning gremlins have been gremlining. So we work gremlin hours. That's what we call them. Gremlins. Ethan has no idea what he signed up for. All right, so.
That's true. He's going to find out
He's going
quickly.
to find out real quick.
Like,
To be
God,
like,
what did I sign up for?
So is Iowa, do they need me again? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that's good.
All right, so we're talking about the UV index because we'll have a high UV index here today with a lot of sunshine. You'll need the sunscreen if you're going to be out and about. Maybe you're working outside today. Maybe you're just going to be out on the water. Good day for that.
Yeah.
So what does the UV index measure? Is it the temperature of the sunlight? Is it the sunburn risk from UV rays? Or is it cloud cover?
Everybody got it right today. It's a middle option.
Slay, yeah. So sunburn risk from UV rays. And so that means everyone except Brendan is undefeated so far this week. 4 for 4. Brendan is 3 for 4. Our Facebook Live viewer today was Corey. And if you want to have your name mentioned on live TV and our Facebook, YouTube, X, you will have to join us at 6:20 when we show you the weather quiz. And then we get your answer then. tomorrow we'll just kind of see who ends up winning. Maybe it'll be a tougher question tomorrow. I do not know.
Yeah, Heather's not responsible for coming up with the question tomorrow.
No, I will not be here tomorrow. And with Trevor, he might come up with a tough one.
Yeah, it could be like the 4th year of his meteorology program. I don't know.
He could pull some synoptic scale stuff.
He could.
Which,
I don't want him to.
Maybe some potential vorticity?
Oh, God, no.
A little spin in the atmosphere, perhaps. Positive, negative, you know?
Gabe says I better do some research.
Yeah, Mr. Google back there. Oh, now he's saying I can't prove it.
Gabe was asking earlier, how do you delete search history?
What?
Maybe because he's doing some research for the weather quiz. I don't know. I don't
He
know.
sees it and then he pauses for a second.
Yeah.
Good. I think Google told me. No, I'm kidding. Gib usually does answer quick, but when he does take a second, I'm like, what are you doing back there?
We have somebody by the name of Genesis without a picture.
Okay.
What is your guys' morning routines? Starting the day so early? I mean, we can answer. I mean, our shift starts at 2.
Yeah.
I just don't know if this is a real person. But anyway, we can, oh yeah, Gabe, I see that. You responded.
Gib is
Yeah.
responding. Okay.
Ethan is saying, yes, it's furnished, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, good.
Found a good one.
Yeah.
Dave wants us to know, because he told us yesterday he was going to the Loons game in
Yeah.
Midland. It was rained out last night.
Oh,
So maybe a double header coming up?
bummer. Yeah.
Can we schedule? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it is later in the season, so maybe if they have rained out games, they maybe don't make them up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Very possible.
He is going with the middle option, so good job, Dave. Got that right. Thomas saying good morning from beautiful Bois Blanc Island. 72, humidity 63. Full sun, calm water in the straits.
Yeah.
Talking about a sunburn risk and saying God bless. The new what? Harbor Master?
Harbor Master.
Yeah.
Harbor
Taking on a
Master
new role.
Thomas.
Christopher saying the full moon is to blame. Maybe talking about the morning gremlin activities going on.
You're right. It's going to be peak full moon, the full buck moon,
Yep.
at 4:37 today, p.m.
Ethan said my morning team was also being goofy today. He's good with that, especially since he had to come in at 12:45 a.m.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah,
Joel's going to be in the shade today. Ethan, same to you. Thank you. A thunderously thrilling Thursday.
Oh,
That rolls off the tongue, Ethan.
yeah. Rolls in like those thunderstorms will.
Yeah. Alice loves it. I'm glad you do, Alice. Thanks for coming back every day. And Ethan says, yes, double header. I did see that on Facebook, I believe, since it's right down the road from CMU.
Oh,
Okie doke.
okay.
So, did you want to talk about what's going on tomorrow, Heather? In
Yeah.
your world?
In my world, you see Alpenfest all set up. That's downtown Gaylord. So I was invited to be a celebrity judge tomorrow. I will be judging the pageant to crown the queen of Alpenfest. So we're going to be there all day doing interviews, lunch, and then the actual, I guess,
Like the coronation?
evening pageant coronation, I think is like,
So the queen gets
evening?
crowned tomorrow night?
I believe so.
Awesome.
Yeah, because they say, oh my gosh.
Give us comments
Yeah.
about judging.
But yeah, there's a strict time to be back in the evening because we'll be doing all of that stuff. So yeah, it's an all-day event because there's a lot of interviews to get through with all the potential queens. And I'm just one of a few judges that will be taking part in it. Other community members have been invited as well. So it'll be exciting. I'll be on the road. I'll already be in. I might be able to wave to you guys by the start of this. Because they want
Yes.
me to be there at 8:30 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we'll be peeping.
I'll be like, waving, hey.
Climb that police tower and see how that goes.
You know, I have friends in Gaylord. Maybe I'll ask the right people. They'll be like, oh, Heather's just being Heather.
We'll see Heather being escorted down. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, and then then I won't be able to do my volunteering job that I was asked to do. But yeah, I have to do fun community events all the time. So this one I'm excited to take part in. I haven't been to Alpenfest, so it'll be fun to kind of see everything. We get to hang out for a little bit there. So if you see me there, just say hi. It'll be nice to meet you guys if you're going to be down in Gaylord for that.
Yeah.
But that continues into the weekend. But tomorrow's the Queen events going on. So yeah, Trevor will be here.
Yeah, I was going to say, since Heather won't be here in the studio.
I have to be on the road, so
Trevor's going to be with us starting at 4:30, going to 7, and then he'll be with us doing this tomorrow.
Yes.
At 8:35, and maybe looking for Heather in the weather camera.
Maybe peeping on me. We'll have to find out.
Gib, wow, we're not done yet. Oh,
Mr. Trigger, he had a Celsius this morning, and so he's just been like jittery because Gib doesn't usually do caffeine.
200 milligrams of caffeine, and he told me he chugged it. Yeah. So Mark is going to Irons Park in West Branch for the summer concert series.
Stop it.
So have fun, Mark.
Yes, have fun, Mark.
And then Brian saying happy Thursday. I think that's it.
Okay.
Right?
That
Gib?
is it?
Well, Gib probably has a lot more to say, but
Well, Gib.
there's only so much we can pass along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only so much of importance, too, so.
All right. Well, thanks for joining. Go ahead, Gib. There we go. Thanks for joining us, friends.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on this Friday Eve. We will all be back here tomorrow morning, and we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.